Hello everyone, welcome to Smartwatch Series. In this video, I'm going to compare the Galaxy Watch 3 versus the Galaxy Watch. The Galaxy Watch 3 was recently released and it is the most sophisticated Samsung smartwatch. I'm going to talk about the differences between these two smartwatches, and if you already own the Galaxy Watch, should you upgrade? Perhaps after watching this video, you'll be able to make that decision. But before we begin, please, if you are new to my channel, if you're new to this channel where I talk about smartwatches, please click on the subscribe button and of course on the notification bell next to it to get updates from me whenever I upload videos like this. All right, I'm going to start by introducing the Galaxy Watch 3 as well as the Galaxy Watch. This is the Galaxy Watch 3, which comes in two sizes, 45mm and 41mm. This is the 45mm, and the Galaxy Watch 3, like the Galaxy Watch here, also comes in Bluetooth/Wi-Fi and LTE model. This is the Bluetooth/Wi-Fi model. Okay. Also on this end, this is the Galaxy Watch that was released in 2018. The Galaxy Watch here comes in two sizes, 46mm and 42mm. This is the 46mm model and the Bluetooth model of the Galaxy Watch. I'm going to compare the design, the media features, the fitness tracking features, notification, and battery life of these two smartwatches. Meanwhile, there is also the Galaxy Watch Active 2 that was released last year. The Active 2 here is the nearest in terms of features to the Galaxy Watch 3, because it runs on the same version of Tizen OS as the Galaxy Watch 3. I'm going to compare the Galaxy Watch Active 2 and Galaxy Watch 3 in my subsequent videos. All right, let's start with the design of these two smartwatches. And talking about the design, as you can see, by looking at these two smartwatches, you can see that both have about the same appearance, okay, except that the Galaxy Watch 3 here is more compact, it is slimmer, and it weighs a little bit less than the Galaxy Watch. Now, both smartwatches have body made of stainless steel. This comes with a leather strap, silicone strap, and the bezel is made of ceramics. And both also have two physical buttons by the side. Now, looking at the specs, the Galaxy Watch 3 here measures 11.1 mm, it's 11.1 mm thick, while the Galaxy Watch here is 13 mm thick. So this is quite thick and bulky, and this also weighs a little bit less, like I said before, 53.8 grams, while this weighs 63 grams. So the Galaxy Watch 3 here is a more compact and more comfortable smartwatch than its predecessor. Now, looking at the bezel of the Galaxy Watch 3 both have inner markings, numeric markings, but the Galaxy Watch here, I still prefer the markings on the bezel of the Galaxy Watch compared to the plain design of the Galaxy Watch 3. I think this is more attractive and more sophisticated. Now, I'm talking about the buttons. This is the back button and this is the home button. I prefer the flat design of the Galaxy Watch compared to the protruded design of the Galaxy Watch 3. However, it's just a choice. I mean, you might just prefer this design, but for me, this looks more attractive. Now, I'm talking about the display. The Galaxy Watch 3 has a slightly bigger display. It has a display measuring 1.4 inches, while this has a display measuring 1.3 inches. In terms of color depth, both have display powered by Super AMOLED and the same resolution, so you can expect the same color depth on both smartwatches. Now, let's talk about the interfaces. What has changed? Nothing has changed as far as the interface is concerned, except for a few little adjustments in the widgets and all that. Now, look, when you swipe down, you have the quick panel. It is the same on the Galaxy Watch here, and when you swipe right, you get to see your notification. It is the same on the Galaxy Watch here, and when you swipe right, you get to see. When you swipe left, you get to see the list of widgets. It is the same on the Galaxy Watch. So nothing much has changed as far as the interface is concerned. Now let's talk about the fitness tracking features of these two smartwatches. Each of these two will track my steps, my calories, my heart rate, my sleep. Each of these two also has a stress app as well as a menstrual cycle app that allows women to log their menstrual cycle and all that. Each of these two will also allow you to log your food and water intake. There is also inbuilt GPS on both smartwatches that allows you to track your outdoor activities like routes and locations. So these two smartwatches are comprehensive fitness trackers. However, the Galaxy Watch 3 here has more fitness tracking features, which I'm going to talk about just now. Now let's start with the sleep tracking figures. I wore these two smartwatches to sleep last night. The Galaxy Watch 3 said I slept for 6 hours and 15 minutes. The Galaxy Watch said I slept for 5 hours and 13 minutes. Both records my sleep in 4 stages. Okay, both record my sleep in 4 stages, which is awake, REM, light, and deep stage. If you look through the time spent in each of these stages, you will notice that the time spent are also kind of different. Now let's talk about the heart rate tracking figures. As you can see here, there's a little discrepancy between these two. Both will track your heart rate, range, your resting heart rate, and all that. Now I'm talking about the stress app. As you can see, the stress app here, come handy in helping me manage stress. If I feel stressed, I can just come here and this will guide me through a breathing session. So furthermore, you have the workout modes. Each of these two feature 39 workout modes, and each of these two can auto detect and track 6 exercises each. As you can see here, these are my favorites. I like the fact that I can easily choose any other workout mode from the Galaxy Watch 3. You cannot do that here. All you can do is just to add your favorites here. Okay, you can actually edit this and then add your favorites. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Watch 3 here allows you to just go further and choose whatever workout mode you want to embark on. Now, that is for the workout modes. Going further, you have the women health. This allows you to track your menstrual cycle. And then you have other fitness tracking features. Talking about the outdoor tracking feature of these two smartwatches, like I said before, each of these two has inbuilt GPS, and this allows you to track your routes, your location, and all that. So I had to test this out by tracking my running. I had to test out the running coach on both smartwatches. And when you look at the figures, there isn't much difference in the figures. Okay, I can just show you what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is it, and this is it. So looking at this particular outdoor activity that was tracked on both smartwatches, the duration is quite about the same, 44 minutes and 55 seconds. This is 44 minutes and 41 seconds. The distance is 5.88 kilometers on the Galaxy Watch 3, while the Galaxy Watch is 5.90 kilometers. The calories burned is 475 on Galaxy Watch 3, and on Galaxy Watch it is 464 calories. Kilocalories that was burned on that. So looking at the heart rate zones, I forgot to mention that the Galaxy Watch 3 has 5 heart rate zones, and this is quite very good because it kind of gives me more control over how I intend to manage my training intensity. For instance, as you can see here, the heart rate zones, you have maximum, anaerobic, you have aerobic, you have weight control, and you have low intensity. Meanwhile, on the Galaxy Watch, it is just 3 zones: maximum, vigorous, and moderate. Now, when you go further to info here, you get to see the maximum, what range it is. You have the anaerobic, what range it is. You have the aerobic, which is 70 to 80. We have the weight control, 60 to 70 of my maximum heart rate, and you have the low intensity, which is 50 to 60% of my maximum heart rate. Please, if you don't know, your maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age. That is your maximum heart rate. So this gives me more control over how I manage my training intensity. Now, still on these particular activities being tracked, this outdoor activity, if you go further down, you can see the workout duration here being repeated. You have total duration, you have average pace, you have average speed, you have average cadence, you have the maximum heart rate, and this one shows my average heart rate. So both smartwatches do a good job as far as outdoor tracking is concerned. However, like I said initially, the Galaxy Watch 3 gives me more insight. For instance, in this particular activity that was tracked, there is the VO2 max analysis. The VO2 is your maximum amount of oxygen that you breathe in while exercising, and this is the result of that particular activity. This is my contact time, which says good. Asymmetry is great. We have the flat time, which is good. We have the irregularity, great. Vertical, improved. Stiffness, and then it gives my VO2 max, which is 43.8. So the Galaxy Watch here lacks VO2 max. So going further in terms of fitness tracking features, like I said, the Galaxy Watch 3 here has more fitness tracking features that makes it a more comprehensive fitness tracker than its predecessor. Now you have the blood oxygen app here. This allows you to track your blood oxygen level. From this widget here, you can measure your blood oxygen levels. This will track the amount of oxygen that your blood is actually carrying. That is a very important feature. Now going further, you have also the ECG widget here. With ECG on the Galaxy Watch 3, you can take ECG tests directly from the smartwatch, and this can help you detect irregular heart rhythms, which is a common sign of atrial fibrillation. Now to do this, just need to place your finger by the side of the smartwatch, and this can take just about 30 seconds to record your ECG. There is the Samsung Health Monitor app, which takes care of the ECG and blood pressure monitoring of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. Now furthermore, you have the blood pressure on the Galaxy Watch 3. With the Galaxy Watch 3, you can measure your blood pressure. For you to do this, first of all, you need to calibrate the Galaxy Watch 3 with a traditional cuff, and after doing that, you can actually take your blood pressure, measure your blood pressure from the Galaxy Watch 3 here. And this is a very nice feature which the Galaxy Watch 3 has, but the Galaxy Watch lacks this feature. Now that is just about the fitness tracking features in the Galaxy Watch 3, which the Galaxy Watch doesn't have. Each of these two also feature SOS emergency calling feature, which you can set from the Galaxy Wearable app. However, the Galaxy Watch 3 features incidental fall detection. With incidental fall detection, when the watch detects a hard fall, it automatically calls a preset emergency number. And this is like an added advantage, an added feature as far as safety is concerned. Let's talk about the media features of these two smartwatches. Talking about the media features, both smartwatches allow you to store your music on the watch, but the good thing here is that the Galaxy Watch 3 has a higher storage capacity. It has 8 GB of storage capacity compared to 4 GB on the Galaxy Watch. So this will allow you to store more of your favorite tracks on the Galaxy Watch 3. Both smartwatches have a microphone and loudspeaker. With microphone on the smartwatch, you can access Bixby. I am not really a fan of Bixby. As far as I'm concerned, I think Bixby is far behind Alexa and Google Assistant. I think it's high time Samsung begin to integrate other platforms, like for instance Google Assistant on their smartwatches. Both smartwatches here, like I said, have microphone and loudspeaker. Now when I had to test out the loudspeaker on these two, there isn't much different, just about the same sound. Playing this out, you can see and that's for the Galaxy Watch 3. You can see here. You can hear from this and see what it looks like. There isn't any noticeable difference. These two will allow you to connect your headphone, which you can listen to. You can listen to music via a connected headphone on both smartwatches. One other thing again is that the Galaxy Watch 3 has a higher RAM. This has 1 GB RAM, and this has a 0.75 gig RAM. So I just had to test out, even though I have not experienced any glitch, in terms of performance on both smartwatches. Both smartwatches have outstanding, fantastic performance, and I had just to test out how long it takes to install a watch face on the Galaxy Watch 3 versus how long it takes to install a watch face on the Galaxy Watch. I also had to test out how long it takes me to install an app on the Galaxy Watch 3 versus the Galaxy Watch. I didn't notice any more difference, and that's just to say that both smartwatches have fantastic performance. Now let's talk about managing notification. Each of these two allow you to manage your notification effortlessly. Now, when you go to your notifications here, you can just tap here and then you can reply to notifications with your voice, with emojis, and you can actually type in your replies or just use a preset replies to reply to a message that you've received on any of these two smartwatches. Now, going further, let's talk about the battery life. And that's finally, the battery life of these two smartwatches is quite impressive. However, when I tested these two out, this gave me 3 days plus of battery life, while the Galaxy Watch 3 here could barely last up to 2 days. So I'll just call it 1 day plus. Yes, and that's what it is. And what did I have to test this out with? I had always on display turned on both smartwatches. I had brightness turned on to the maximum, and then I worked out outdoor for 30 minutes in each of those days. And the Galaxy Watch here managed to edge up to 3 days of battery life plus, while this could barely last up to 2 days. So the Galaxy Watch here, which has a higher battery capacity, 472 versus 340 mAh on the Galaxy Watch 3, has a longer battery life that allows you to go longer from a single charge than on its successor. The chargers are also different. While the Galaxy Watch came with this charging dock here, at the back you have the Type A USB port where you can fix this and this can start charging. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Watch 3, just like the Galaxy Watch Active 2, comes with a magnetic charger. It just needs to sit on this and then it begins to charge. So that's the difference as far as charging options is concerned. So now you know the differences. Should you upgrade? It is up to you. If you're looking to track, if you're looking out for more health tracking features like ECG, blood oxygen, blood pressure, and incidental fall detection, and higher storage capacity, then of course the Galaxy Watch 3 is worthwhile upgrading to. However, the Galaxy Watch here is a fantastic smartwatch. It is very durable. It means it's rugged. Okay, the only downside to this is that it is quite bulky, but it is still one of the best smartwatches that you can buy even in 2020. All right, guys, thank you for taking our time to watch this video. Until next time, goodbye.